So we're finishing up the last of the prep for our trip to WCR, which is West Coast Ramble or Rally. I don't know what it is nowadays, which is a 914 almost only event, and it's held yearly on the West Coast of the United States. And this year we're taking both the white car and the orange car, just like we did the past few years. And hopefully this year we actually get to get both of the cars on the road for some real drives. We are both looking forward to this. Dad's been working on his car for a long time, and I have not. Mine's been basically sitting, doing nothing except for finished up the firewall. Minus paint, but I did most of that work, and it looks really good. So I'm going to show that off and just have some fun with my car that's got a little bit of problems, but still is a lot of fun. So we're going to be up in Brookings, Oregon with a bunch of other 914 owners. We're going to take a bunch of people for either rides or ride with them, and also chat with a bunch of really cool guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned, and you're not going to want to miss this. Oh, it's starting to get pretty.
is it the Porsche?
Synergy Green.
Synergy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was on like the 2010 Camaro.
Okay. Yeah. I've got one that's actual green.
It's an ugly green on the Camaro. It's gorgeous on that.
Yeah. It's darker.
Closing up the arrival day, we have the parking lot shenanigans at night. This generally starts off with looking over their various people's cars, and then finishes with lawn chairs and lots of beer.
Do that, and you turn, hold it down for more than 2 seconds. It turns on. You want to turn signals? Turn signals.
Oh yeah, no turn signal stock, huh?
No.
Windshield. You don't.
Windshield
You don't
wipers.
have.
Windshield wipers.
Soon to be happening.
Air blower motor. Hazards. Horn.
You need to put the starter on that. Oh, start.
I like those wheels.
And there's just not. You don't need anything connecting it, huh?
CAN bus to the ECU.
Well,
All right, we just made it to WCR, and we're just about to do our first leg. You excited?
Yeah, I am. I actually get to drive the car for a change.
We got a lot of really nice cars, and more on the way. It's going to be a great day. Stay tuned. How was it?
Tony's replacement battery was the wrong size, so zip ties to the rescue.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, gather in a little bit closer, por favor. All right, so Tony Doy, aka Retro Racer, he volunteered to help us, run the drives.
Pull to the side. I know why you don't want to go up. I know why you don't want to go up. You don't have my e-brake.
I gotta go get fuel anyway.
Well, go ahead.
pay attention to my speed in this corner. And notice that I get close to the line, and then things get loose. Now that you've watched me almost lose it a couple times, did you notice the red car? Did you notice where they're looking? We're going to revisit that. Our first and only stop of the day was at Battle Rock Park, which had a really lovely view of just the little peninsula, as well as these amazing maps that I just had to take a picture of. And we stopped, and then we finally had some lunch, and then we went back to the hotel. It was an amazing drive. So, do you remember the red car on the side of the road? Well, they were looking at something, and this is what they were looking at. So, unfortunately, he hit the same patch of dirt on the road that I did, and this was the result. Because you can see it's a pretty significant amount of surface damage, but in reality, it was not too bad after you went deep into the body. The fender and the back are definitely crushed, but the actual structure is pretty good. In reality, the undercarriage and where the body and everything, well, not the body, where the engine and transmission bolt up were still perfectly fine. What we decided to do was back up the trailer to the rear of the bumper and then just kind of sandwich the two and use the winch to pull, or at least try to pull, both the bumper as well as the fender backwards to relieve some of the tension. And as you can see from the results, it did something, but we had to do something else. I'll let you just watch the progress.
Rubbing big time.
Oh, hey.
So it bumped it a little.
Yeah. Well, it's probably your drive. So, I got that.
That's shift.
Just drive the car backwards.
You gonna roll it?
Yeah.
We just start it and drive it.
Or somebody push it. It doesn't take much.
I can push it.
Or forward.
Keep going.
I had no idea if that kinked a brake line that's gonna let go.
Yeah.
It's like you don't drive that car. And he's aimed at me right now. So.
Now you got to just build a Rally 914. No fenders.
Yeah, we should just do that to the other side.
It's supposed to be my daily driver.
It still can be.
And it will be.
That's right.
That's right. Merely a flesh wound.
It was really great to see everybody coming together and help Ben, the owner of the white 914, as much as they could, and it really showed the spirit of this group. I'm really proud. We're going to finish off drive day one with some gorgeous scenery from our hotel.
You gonna get
We had a couple of bucks and does and some young deer just outside the hotel parking lot, and they were just walking around all the time. And then this was right to that field. We had this gorgeous view of just the coast. This little beach was just outside the hotel, about 2 miles or so down, and Dad and I went and had a little bit of fun. We had a late entry to the group. This was Steve and his friend, and they brought a really cool 914 with Subaru swap, big turbo, lots and lots of work done, and you can see that it's lifted. Now, Steve had the very smart idea of trying to do 2 suspension setups on this car. So he has the lifted version here, and then another version which he can swap out in a weekend and go to basically a road mode, or basically a track setup. And Steve and I had a long talk, and his car was awesome. We're going to do a special video on his later, but for now, check it out. You ready for today?
I'm ready. Android!
Let's have a good time. No sliding. Yeah, I'll do one lane at a time. 5 cars and then the next 5.
day 2, and today's drive is going to be down the coast of 101 to 197, back to 101 via 199, and should be a nice leisurely drive with a lot of nice redwoods. Looking forward to it. All right, let's have some fun.
about as we started the drives, we thought maybe he had to get some fuel, but lo and behold, it looks like he's got some knock somewhere, and he's not gonna, you know, risk it. So he's gonna drop his vehicle off, and then I think we'll head back out for another round.
We called up one of the guys on the group ahead of us and found out that instead of going out again, they went to Eddie, the organizer's house, because he wanted to put all the cars in front of his house. And everybody thought that was a great idea. And so we came over, we had a great time just BSing in front of his house and taking some pictures. It was a lot of fun, actually. The next optional event for the day was to go over to this little peninsula, which required a little bit of a hike, but it came with some amazing views. I'm glad we did it, and just enjoy the scenery here. So Jim decided to come down, and instead of driving, he decided he might as well just fly. And he brought along this super awesome custom kit plane. I don't know too many details, but it was a very low production plane, and it was made 20, 30 years ago, but there weren't too many that were actually finished. And he just finished this up recently, and it is gorgeous. I'll let you watch. Is that side by side? That is small.
Right now, just about 2 weeks ago, I dropped the seats off. The seats opened up to get upholstered, because we didn't have them upholstered before. So I'm sitting on packing blankets at the moment.
That's cool.
What are you talking about? I could fit into that.
Yeah,
that's cozy.
It's cozy.
So is it electric to get you where you need to go? Like to get you over to the runway, or how do you taxi?
Start it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You drive it like you would a car. You steer with differential braking. The nose wheel is not steerable.
Okay.
This airplane is such a tiny airplane. It doesn't have some of the features that a little bit larger airplanes. So you just taxi it with differential braking.
That's cool. That's too cool.
It's all fiberglass and carbon fiber. Right now, this is just primer. It's white primer. It's still, I'm on the waiting list to get it painted over in Bend. It'll probably be another 6 or 8 months before I'm able to get it painted. But it's only been finished since November.
Wow. Well, thanks for showing it to us.
Sure. It's a fun little thing. Got a bird turd there.
Can't take that aerodynamics away.
Yeah, I know. When I get it painted, it should pick up a couple of knots too. It'll be a little smoother. You know?
Really? It's that sensitive?
Oh yeah. A lot of drag. This is a rough paint job. You know,
Wow.
When I get it painted, it'll be like glass.
So is this the style that would be doing like the airplane races stuff?
Yeah, this is what they race in Reno.
Yeah.
In the sport class.
That's
these things they put 400 cubic inch. You know, this is a 4-cylinder 360 cubic inch engine in here. It's also about 200 horsepower.
Wow.
They put 6 cylinders in them. They put big 4s. They put 400 cubic inch 4 cylinders in these things.
Jeez.
That's cool.
And they'll run close to 300 miles an hour, which is pretty good for a little dinky airplane.
Yeah. All right. Well, we won't hold you.
All right, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good flight. Yeah. Have a good flight. Be safe.
Well, it's officially the end of WCR, and I'm sure that was a very long video. I don't know, I haven't edited it yet, but we're driving back. Dad's following, and that was a fun event. It really was. Yesterday's drive was a little bit short, but it still was very pretty, and had a good time. Had a great time with all the people. Met some wonderful new people, made some new friends, and I continually see this every year as one of the best events of the year. And I'm making a little video of the scenery because, wow, that was beautiful. Hopefully I got that. But all right, guys, just want to thank you guys for watching, subscribing to the channel. I know a lot of our videos don't get a lot of hits, but we really enjoy making them, and it's more for us than for anybody else. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.